thought what we should do to begin with is introduce ourselves. So I'm going to introduce Cassia, and Cassia can introduce me. So Cassia is my daughter, in case you guys don't know that. And we joined Plexus pretty much the same time. It took me about 2 months, Cass, to encourage you to start Plexus. 3 months. Anyways, and since she's done it, she is like a rock star. She is so amazing. Favorite story to tell everybody because her results have been phenomenal with her diabetes, and her heart to share it with everybody is amazing. So yeah, that's my Cass.
Aw, thanks, Mom. So, sorry guys, I'm trying to also share this video on another team page, but it's not working. So we just won't do that. So this is Mickey. She's my mom. And like she said, it took her about 3 months to convince me. I was watching it do phenomenal. Sorry, interrupted us. I was watching it do phenomenal things for them, but still thought it was crazy. And then she got me on it. But, you know, she says these wonderful things about me, but she's got the same heart and the same passion for sharing. And if it wasn't for her, I'd never be on it. So, so yeah, I'm excited for today. I think you guys are going to have some great questions for you. And we have some questions that are commonly asked that we're going to throw out there. And yeah.
Okay, so we already got asked one question, and I think we should answer the questions as they come in as well. So the first question was, yes, can you read the comments, Cassia? From where you're at?
I can.
Okay, can you not? Because I can't. No.
I can. So it was, how does Plexus work and MetaBurn?
Okay, so we are. Pardon?
Never mind. Go on. Go. Give her.
Okay. So we are going to talk about the Plexus. We weren't going to talk necessarily about the MetaBurn, but since it's being asked, we will. So the MetaBurn is me and Cassia's favorite new product. It's amazing. What it does is it actually boosts your metabolism so that it's a thermogenic, I believe, and it just supports fat burning. It says right on the bottle, supports fat burning, supports metabolism, and supports energy. And let me tell you, this stuff gives us energy. And it's not like that wicked energy, right, Cass? It's just like, oh my goodness, I got my whole house cleaned and I'm not tired. Like, it's just this great energy that you get from it. And we both have noticed that our weight is dropping while we are on it. So it's pretty exciting. And we will be talking about Slim later on because that is one of the asked questions. So, Cassia, how much is it? This is the most common question. How much is it?
Yes, it is so common. So really, Plexus ranges, the cheapest is $35 or $36, sorry. And then it goes up depending on what you're wanting. But we always recommend start with the Balance Pack. It's amazing, and it's at $170, which, I mean, if you compare it to other products out there, that's dirt cheap. I know some people that are paying $400 for 3 products, and we're offering it for $170. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's amazing, you know. Yeah, it's just good. Okay, you get to ask the next question.
How does it give you energy and help you sleep? I laughed so hard the first time this question was asked. I thought it was so amazing.
It is funny. So how Plexus works is it stabilizes your body. It gets your body back in sync to the way it was created to be. So the reason you're not sleeping is because your body is out of whack. Your blood sugars are out of whack. You're eating toxic food and you're just out of whack. So you're not sleeping, and then during the day you're just, and you just need more coffee, right? So once you get your body all regulated, stabilized, you're feeling fantastic. You're sleeping amazingly. Like, you know what? Before I started Plexus, I would wake up at like 4 in the morning and I would literally have to get out of bed because I was in so much pain. And now that I'm on Plexus, I wake up at like 6, 7 because I'm still a morning person. But it's like I just lay there for a while because I'm just so comfortable and warm, and I plan out my day in bed, and it's fantastic.
Can I add something to that?
You sure can.
So the other reason that it helps in both areas is that the food that we eat nowadays, a lot of people don't realize that they need to take care of their blood sugars. That's a diabetic thing, right? I don't need to worry about that. But the food that we eat causes these spikes, which give us energy, but then it causes a crash as soon as it wears off, and then we're tired, right? So Plexus also helps stabilize that, so you're not going high, low, high, low. And that's also why it gives you the energy and gives you the better sleep.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't think that I was affected by that, but I have noticed since that if I have like something really sweet, about half an hour later, I'm tired. And it's, yeah,
Right?
that's what it
Yeah.
is. And I'm not diabetic. Okay. Next question is for you, Cassia.
Okay.
This is a good one. Why isn't it in stores if it's so good?
It's a good question. And a lot of people want to know, right? So, guys, here's the basics of it. If Plexus wanted to put it in the stores, they have to pay a shelving fee. The stores usually get to decide how much it's sold for. And they have to pay the shipping fees. They have to pay an entire huge amount on marketing. And that all gets tacked on to the product when you buy it. So, as you can imagine, one, it would be more expensive for both Plexus and for you. So, it's cheaper for them to just have us do the advertising and pay us. That's why it's not on the shelves. It's not that it's not as good or it's too good or it's cheaper. It's just a money thing. It's really expensive to put a product on the shelves.
It
And I
really
know
is.
that because I went to school. I went to school for marketing, and so that was one of the things they taught us.
Yeah. And in reality, I mean, these are top of the line ingredients, top of the line products. They have no GMO, none of that stuff. They're just high quality. So, you know, in the store, you're going to be paying double.
Yeah.
So, thankfully, you don't have to. This makes it more accessible to everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you don't have to drive anywhere. It comes right to your door.
Exactly.
All right. You ready for your next one?
Okay.
All right. What is in it?
Ooh. So, like we talked about, I think there's 16 products altogether, isn't there, Cass? Are we at 16 or 17?
I think
They
we're at
keep
17.
adding and yeah. So.
I'd have to count.
Oh no, that's with the American products too. But anyways, so we have a wide range of products. So it's going to take a long time to explain all of them. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to explain our flagship product. Our number one selling product is our Plexus Slim, which is the pink drink, which you guys all have seen me and Cassia share and talk about because it's so fantastic. And it is loaded with goodness. Like I said, it's all plant-based. It's got stevia as the sweetener, so it's not hurting your blood sugars at all, and it tastes fantastic. It has no real aftertaste like some stevia sweetened stuff. It just tastes good. It's got beetroot for the coloring, and it's got chromium to help stabilize your blood sugars. You know, I've been noticing a lot of different companies, sorry, I'm going off track a little bit, but a lot of different companies have been promoting that they have drinks that are glucose friendly. And that's tricky because all they're saying is that they're not going to raise your blood sugars. But actually, what chromium does, which is in our drink, is it actually stabilizes the blood sugars. So it's actually way better than these other drinks that they're promoting out there, just saying. Anyways, and it's got prebiotics in it. It's got my very favorite ingredient, which is alpha lipoic acid. And if you don't know what that is, you guys need to look it up. It's, I think they shorten it by going APA or APL. APA.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is amazing. It is an antioxidant that is actually able to go through the blood-brain barrier, which not very many antioxidants do. So, and it also promotes glutathione, which is another huge word, you guys. I know, I'm sorry, I don't want to overwhelm you, but this thing is amazing. Glutathione, the reason people have all these diseases in their body is because they're lacking the glutathione. And alpha lipoic acid helps your body to promote that. So it's definitely essential and you need it in your diet. So, anyways, like I said, it's just fantastic stuff. All natural. It's not going to hurt you.
So, two things. If you guys don't know what alpha lipoic acid is, you need to contact Mickey because she has the best write up on it where she compares it to superheroes and radicals, and it's entertaining and it's amazing. And second, what are these drinks you're talking about? I need to do some times when they say that kind of like, I'm going to use, it's totally not a health thing, guys, but I'm going to use Coke Zero as an example. They're like, it has no sugar, it doesn't affect your blood sugars, blah, blah. My sugars rise because it has alcohol sugars in it, not just sugar, and they don't have to claim it. So be careful with those.
Yes, exactly. No, I'm actually talking about there's a couple other network marketing companies out there promoting something similar, but it's totally different and not as good.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I get to ask you the next question. Are you ready?
I don't know.
This is a good one. Is it a pyramid scheme, Cass?
Oh, the famous pyramid question. Okay, so first and foremost, pyramids are illegal. You can't do them. But here's what makes Plexus different in the MLM business or world. So we don't do by commissions. We go by shares. So it's like owning a whole bunch of Tim Hortons franchises, right? I get shares. That's it. I get shares, guys. So it's not, I'm not going to push people to order hundreds and thousands of dollars because as soon as they order a small amount, I get 5 shares no matter what. Those shares don't go up, they don't go down. I get 5. That's it, right? So that's what really makes us different. The other thing is we don't go by the 2 by 2. What is it? A binary tree, I think is what the other companies are called. And we don't go by that one. And that one you're just going deep. You go from you and you go down as far as you can. We go wide and down. So that's kind of what makes us different in a nutshell. I mean, I could give you all the nitty gritties of it, but again, we'd be here for hours.
Yes. And another thing that I really would like to add to that is with our shares, how we get our shares is it depends on how the company is doing. So we all want to help each other because we want higher like share values, I guess, right? So I'm helping people that aren't in my downline that are there's no competition. We're all just helping each other is what I want to say because we all want to get the better shares.
Our motto is one Plexus, one team.
Yes.
All right, you ready for your question?
Well, is it going to be hard?
I don't know, is it? And guys, just so you, side note, for those that are just joining us, I see that Nicola and Matt have joined. We're just doing a Q&A, so if you guys have any questions that you are curious, whether it's product, business related, write them out in the comments. We're reading and we will answer them. But be prepared, there is a lag, so we're not ignoring you.
Yes.
So Mickey, your question, will I get the jitters from it?
Oh, you know what? That was what I was terrified of when I first started because I get the jitters from everything. I get the jitters from cold medicine. I get the jitters easily. So I was terrified of that. And no, we do not have any products that give you the jitters, with the exception of some people get the jitters from our Edge. And what our Edge is a natural energy pill, and it's designed to get people off of Red Bull and these horrible things that make your heart explode and kill you at a young age. So what they've done is they've created this edge, and actually the truckers love it because it just gives them that edge to make it through without having those horrible lows. And some people do get the jitters. I personally don't get the jitters from them. Cassia has gotten the jitters from it. So that's just something you have to be aware of.
But I find even like for me, I don't really need the edge, right? Like I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I've never had a Red Bull in my life or any energy drink for that matter. So for me, it's not. I tried it because I was curious what it was, it's a new product. You gotta try.
Yeah. Well, I like it actually because I've tried it a couple times and I love it. It's just a natural, ooh, we're going through the day, but I find actually the Metaburn is the same way. So
And I don't get the jitters from the Metaburn, and I love it. Love it. It's just like, ooh, clarity. All right, let's get on with the day. Sorry,
yeah, it's good.
sidetracked.
Okay, so you get another question. Oh, okay, this is another one. Is it expensive? We kind of touched on this already, but is it expensive, Cassia?
No, in my mind, it really isn't. So for me, it's saving us massive money each month. Guys, I used to get a case of pop every week. Like, I think back on that
No,
now, and yeah,
Cassia, you
I
lie.
know.
It was every 3 days.
That was if it was Dr. or A&W root beer. Coke could last me a week. But still, either way, guys, it's disgusting. It's also saved us from going to the corner store every single night. When we first started doing like our budgeting and stuff, we were spending $100 at the corner store every month. And we were actually spending over that. Like it was like every night, like, oh, hey, I want cheesecake. Let's go to the corner store because it's really good homemade cheesecake. Or I want chips and a pop. Let's go down to the corner store. So it saves us on that. It's saving us on allergy medication for my husband. Like it saves us on so much that in that way, it's cheap. In the other form is our our main combo, the one that is sold the most, the balance pack, has 3 products. It's $170. I know of one other company for a fact, and I'm not going to say who it is, you get 3 of their products and you're paying $400 a month. It's a no-brainer on that.
And
So
they're
for
not
me,
as good.
it's not expensive, right? It's not because it's helping me save actually. So yeah, I don't see it as expensive.
Well, and also because people don't understand. So when you're taking Plexus, you know, you're gonna find that you're not looking at coffee the same. It's gonna be like, oh, I don't really want coffee. I want water. Oh, I don't really want that chocolate bar. That's just gross. Like once your body naturally stabilizes, you're not craving that stuff, which is how Cassia is saving money at the corner store.
Okay. I gotta share a story with you guys. So you know how Facebook does your memories each day, right? And you get to scroll. I get to like the 5 year mark, and all of a sudden I've got like cheesecake recipes with caramel and Reese's Pieces chunks in them and like all these things. And I look at it now and I'm like, oh, so much sugar. I just don't want it anymore. And it just naturally progressed to that. It started really gradually and has now come to the point where I would rather have like I love tzatziki. It's one of my favorite things to dip things in now. Like it's just naturally progressed to healthy items. So yeah. Sorry. Sidetrack.
It's weird. It's weird. It's like something I never ever expected. I thought I was going to be addicted to Tim Hortons donuts for life, and yuck. Ugh. Okay.
Yep. All right. What are the qualifications?
We don't have qualifications. I know a lot of companies that's the case. You do have qualifications. We don't have qualifications. We do have, we just order our products every month that we want. We don't have to order our products every month if we can't afford to. It doesn't change anything except for, if you're doing it as a business and you don't order your products every month, you're not going to get paid. But it doesn't mean that if you miss a month that you're starting at zero again. You just continue on like no big deal.
Well, and the other thing too is if you're doing it as a business and you have customers, your customers equal your qualification. So if you are just like, I cannot, the fridge broke and I had to spend my Plexus money on the fridge, right? But you still have customers, you'll still qualify and still get paid.
And you know what? It just happened to me recently. I didn't have any customers. This was Christmas time. And I wanted my kids to fly. I wanted to fly my kids home rather than pay for my Plexus. And I know that was the first time in my whole 4 years of doing this And so it was like, ouch, I really missed my Plexus. I'm never going to do it again, except for I really, really wanted my kids to come home for Christmas, and I used my Plexus money on flying the kids home instead. So, it happens. It didn't make me down at the bottom of the barrel again. I didn't have to start over. I still had my rank of a senior gold, and I'm still making my money now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it my turn or yours?
It's yours. Well, your turn to ask me a question.
Okay. Where are we? What does each product do, Cassia? I love it when people ask me this.
Well, we could be here for hours if I explained it, because we have so many products and they're all amazing and they all have their main purpose. But in a nutshell, Plexus has three categories. Your everyday life, and if you're looking for weight loss, they kind of go hand in hand together with our products. Lifestyle and personal care, or nutrition and personal care are the three categories. So you're going to find your slim in like your everyday weight loss category. You're going to find your X Factor in your nutrition, and you're going to find the body cream in your personal care.
X Factor is our multivitamin, by the way, and it is phenomenal. I've taken vitamins in the past and they didn't do anything because they're filled with so much fillers. But these X Factor vitamins, they have no fillers in them. They have aloe, so your body actually helps absorb. They have echinacea. I can't even say echinacea. Anyways, to help your body actually be able to process everything that is, sorry, excuse me, I'm burping. So your body is able to process all the minerals going into your body. So yeah, that's what the X Factor is, Cassia mentioned. Mm-hmm. Oh, I get to ask you a question.
No,
you
I get to ask you this time. Oh, you didn't cut me off. What is a PC, also known as a preferred customer?
Well, a PC is a preferred customer. No. So what that means is if you are a preferred customer, you're going to get a 10% discount on all of your products, and you will have a subscription on. So I think we mentioned the subscription already, right, Cass? So we haven't yet. Okay, no, coming. I missed a question. Anyways, so with the subscription, it means that it comes to your house every month. You can turn it on and off whenever you choose to, but you get a 10% discount by having a subscription put on. And then after 3 months, you get an additional discount. So you're saving about 15% on all of the products being a preferred customer. So it's a great way to go if you don't want to do it as a business.
Yes.
Okay.
You answered that beautifully.
Is there an auto ship?
Well, you kind of just answered that.
I know.
So no, Plexus does not have a mandatory auto ship like most companies do. We have what we call a subscription, which is beautiful because you can change it at any point. You can cancel it. You can add things to it, remove things to it. And really, the only reason that we have one is that a lot of people we have found, let's use the right language here, that people love their products. They're like, yeah, I'm going to order more. And they wait till they have 3 Slims left and they order. And it takes anywhere from 5 to 10 days for your products to show up. Typically, it's about 5, but sometimes things happen. And then they're without, and they're like, why did I wait? And they're like, I'm not going to do this next month. And the next month they do the same thing. So the subscription is just simply a way to have it on there so that when you're getting low, you don't have to be like, oh crap, I need to order. It's like, oh, look, it's going to be here in 2 days. Perfect, right? So that's why we have a subscription. It's not a mandatory thing. It is just a simple thing to help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Oh, I guess it's my turn to ask you.
Mm-hmm. I get nervous every time.
I know, I do too. Is there any medication that I should be concerned with mixing with Plexus?
Oh, that's a good one. So you know what? Okay, let's start at the beginning. Plexus is completely natural, plant-based products. So they're not going to affect you adversely. Now, that being said, there are some medications, for instance, if you're taking thyroid medication, you cannot take it at the same time as you take the Plexus, Plexus Slim, because the chromium, I believe, interferes a little bit, but you can take it 2 hours after. So there's always going to be, or 2 hours before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's always, possibility that your medication can't be taken at the same time. And we always, always recommend that you go to your doctor first because all doctors love these products. They do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Now, hold on. I want to add something. If we have any, and I know we do, Americans on here, down in the States, we have Accelerator. An Accelerator cannot be taken with antidepressants because it has a mood enhancer in it.
Yeah.
So if you're down in the States, and that's something you want to discuss, we can talk to you more about it. And we can, again, recommend talking to your doctor and finding out a way to get the two together.
Yes. Okay, Cassia. Is it safe for kids?
Oh, good question. I have a lot of mamas that ask this question. So we have a lot of pediatricians jumping on board. We also have a lot of moms that just don't even want to take it to the doctor and just give it to their kids. But so we're not supposed to straight up say, yes, it's safe for kids. There is no, there's no testing done with kids. But a lot of parents do use it on the kids. Again, it is safe. It's all natural. It's plant-based. And a lot of pediatricians are jumping on board and giving it to kids instead of ADHD medication, instead of Ritalin, instead of allergy medications. Like a lot of kids are finding a lot of benefits from it. Again, take it to your pediatrician. We can't straight up just say, yes, it's safe. But a lot of mamas are using it.
Good question or good answer.
Yeah, thanks. One for you, hey? Oh, is it gluten-free?
Yes. All of our products are gluten-free. They're so good. Yeah, gluten-free. Most of them are GMO-free. They're
And most are 100% vegetarian.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it safe for, are you ready? Pregnancy and breastfeeding.
Oh, I love this question. Okay, so again, it's very similar to with the kids, but a lot of midwives and doctors are loving this. I know personally a few women now whose doctors have said, use the X Factor instead of your prenatal vitamins. It hasn't had any side effects. We've actually had quite a few Plexus babies. It's so exciting when it happens. A lot of moms find that it helps with getting pregnancy pains. Yeah, getting pregnant, dealing with pregnancy pains, post-pregnancy areas. And yeah, like a lot of doctors and a lot of midwives are loving these products. So if you're interested, again, you can take it to them and see what they say, but we've seen good results with it.
Yeah, and really on the testimonies page here, there's tons of stories. I mean, amazing what it does to your breast milk.
Oh, right? Like it's crazy how much. And here's the thing, if you've got a colicky baby, taking the probiotics while you're breastfeeding helps baby because baby's getting the probiotics through your breast milk. And it's such good breast milk. It's better in color. You get more. I really wish that I could breastfeed when we have kids because I want my babies to have all the benefits, but it is what it is. My kids are going to be on those kids X Factors as soon as they're able to. But yeah, so it's amazing what it's done for pregnant women and babies and kids. Yeah. The whole family can be on it.
Yes.
All right, ready?
Okay.
We've got two more questions, and they're both
Two
for
more?
you.
Oh, they're both for me. Okay.
Yeah, I think we've asked all the other ones. So, is it keto and paleo 30 whole 30 friendly? Can I take it if I'm on these diets?
You know what? You're going to find that this helps you so incredibly when you're on these diets because you don't get the cravings that you get when you're on those diets, right? I did try the keto diet for a while and I stayed with the Plexus. I didn't like the keto diet personally because I felt like I was starving my body and I didn't need to because I was on Plexus, but I wanted to see what all the hype was about. um, the Whole30, you're going to find that you naturally are wanting to eat healthy and stick with that Whole30 diet. So, yes, it's great. There are a few people that are concerned if you're going to be one of those type A personalities um, that are concerned with the capsule shells having some rice flour in them in the makings of them. That is the only thing that is kind of questionable for those people, but I think if they're going to get that strict, they're going to fail on their diet anyways. So, yes, 100% Plexus is a great addition to add to these diets. And you wouldn't actually need to be on these diets with Plexus, but yeah.
Mhm. I actually know one girl who was doing Whole30 on Plexus for a while. Yeah, people do it. All right, ready for the last one? Last one, guys, unless you guys have any last minute questions you want to throw up at us. Is it FDA approved? Love this question.
Ooh, yes. Okay, so let's see, when was that, Cassia? Last June or
April.
May? April.
April.
We
Actually, no, it
were
was March.
okay, we were approved by Health Canada to be in Canada. So all of our products have the NPH number on them,
Yes.
saying that we are 100% approved by Health Canada. Down in the States, like Canada does not have FDA. In case you guys don't know that, FDA is American. And down in the States, the Americans, they don't actually FDA approve any supplements. Supplements just aren't on their radar. All that they regulate, the FDA regulates the manufacturing of it to make sure that it's manufactured in a safe way. And yes, of course, Plexus runs 100% in that category. They're, of course, very great and follow all the guidelines that FDA provides for them, and FDA is quite happy with them. But as for the supplements done in the States, FDA will not approve or disapprove of any supplements. So, but up in Canada, Canada is much stricter and they do not let a lot in. So we are very blessed to be Health Canada approved.
Yes, I know. I love that we're Health Canada approved. It's so nice to be able to tell people that.
Yes.
And it's crazy the stuff that the FDA doesn't approve that people aren't aware of, like baby food. Formula is not FDA approved down in the States. That's
No, it's
crazy.
just, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. That FDA is just a money grab in my mind. It's a horrible company, but whatever.
I laugh because I agree because I'm a diabetic and I have to deal with them all the time.
So we hope that we answered some of your questions, and if we missed anything, feel free to message us. We are so happy that you guys are reading our testimonies on our page, and we try to keep it up to date with new ones. We kind of lagged for a little while because we tried joining another Plexus group, and they're doing fantastic, but we felt like we needed to just be back to our roots and our heart is to help people. And so we restarted this page again, and so we're really blessed that you guys continue to be on this page, and we hope that we can help you guys in any way.
Yes, exactly.
So,
all right.
We shall chat with y'all later. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.